Going on, guys? Just want to make a quick video about some of the trades that we're seeing today and some of the ones that you could have taken if you watched the past few videos. So the first trade that was on NASDAQ was an hourly time frame, and as you can see, if you look at the hourly time frame here, we had this channel working down here. I got a break, two legs up and a new low. So that's typically your standard end of a bear push. It's also your standard bear wedge, right? Three pushes down, price reverses. Very textbook. Now when it comes to the setup that was today, first thing I see here is that you can see that we had a break of structure here, the price pull back, and then we had a break of structure here. Now if you know anything about what I've been teaching in the last few videos, when price breaks structure, right, price will often come back to that original level, fail to go lower, and then go higher, right? So you can see right here at this level, we had a break right here, pull back, break of structure, and then we pulled back to that level. So this is the level that I was looking at for a long, and the first initial target was here. Your second logical target would be here. And then of course from there you have all these other targets and logical highs that we want to take out on the way up. But for simplicity, we'll just focus on the two logical targets on the day here. I was specifically targeting this high, these highs here. And this high here was the first place to take profit. Now if you go here on the 15-minute time frame now, you can get a lot more details, right? So you can see how we break here, break a structure, break out. We then get our retracement and our retest. And now all I looked for on this was our bullish market structure shift to the upside. You're just essentially looking for a bullish break and retest. And you can see here that price did, after it touched the level, price did come back down and then go up. However, there was never any follow through, right? You see how price failed to actually break out above this level, and price went down for a second leg retest. And you can see then right in here, we have that same exact pattern. Come back, right? Price pushes up, pulls back, breaks out, retraces, and then we get our continuation. So I took a long here, right above this level here, targeted these highs, and I just went for a 1-to-1 risk to reward based off of that continuation phase, betting that price will not come back down to take out these lows because we're going to continue bullish. And that's exactly what happened today. This exact same trade was on ES, RTY. So there were some pretty good ones, no matter what asset that you're trading today when it comes to the bullish side, with just your standard index funds like your ES, NASDAQ, RTY, YM, things like that. All right, so now the other trade that I saw was the trade on soybeans. So for a little bit of clarification here, I'm bearish on soybeans because if you go to a monthly time frame, we had our break and retest to the upside, and now we're in the continuation phase, and the logical target would be taking out these lows, right? Because that would be the continuation of the bear trend, right? So I've just been looking at, the 4 hour and the 1 hour, looking for logical ways to get into this trade. And if you go to the 4 hour here, you can see our setup has been happening very consistently, right? You can see that we've been having breaks and retests, right? We break here, we retest, we break here. We don't quite get that retest there. That's okay. We break, we retest. So that's all I've been looking for every single day, is just looking for these easy shorts to the downside. Another break here, retest. And today the setup was pretty clean. It was essentially, I'm sorry if there's any background noise. Essentially today was just a very clean, exact same setup that we've been milking all the way down here. Retesting that level. And you can kind of see it here on the hourly, right? Breaks, retest this level right here. And then looking at the 5-minute time frame today, I saw these bear bar breakouts to the downside here. Now we did have a 1 minute break and retest here. It's a little hard to see it here, but you can see here that we did break here, right? We broke below this level. We came back, retested it with this bull bar, and then broke back down. There's also smaller time frame confirmation as well, but really on the 5 minute, I liked the reaction off that level, which was just a very, very strong bear, 3 bear bar breakout. And my trade for the day on this was just shorting this level here, targeting this low, and then I did a 1-to-1 risk to reward with my stop above there, and I took my profits for the day and ended the day green. Full transparency, I did mess up my trade on NASDAQ. I just scratched it. So I didn't get my 1R off NASDAQ, but I did get my profits on ZS. I think I took a late trade on ES too. I just got a really bad entry on ES. I didn't follow some rules, which is okay. I took like a 0.25R loss. So all in all, I ended up today about 0.75R, $300 on the day. Just taking these very, very basic trades by playing the higher time frame break and retest levels. And yeah, right. So now if ZS starts to get bearish continuation down, then we'll just look for that same exact break and retest and just literally keep milking it down, because we know exactly where price wants to go on the higher time frames. So as long as price remains with bearish structure, there's zero reason not to keep shorting the market all the way down to these lows. And ES is a little similar, right? You know, when we come here to the 4 hour, let's actually go to, yeah, 4 hours fine enough, right? Because we got, again, we had our trend channel break, new low, just very textbook stuff, right? We got a break of the line, new low, and then here we got a market structure shift. Logically speaking, I would like to see this level retested. So if price pulls back up, I would like to see a retest of this level at some point to go higher. The most logical thing here would be to take out this high here and have some sort of trend continuation to potentially take out all-time highs. Those are kind of like the higher time frame targets that I see, and that's kind of the logic that I'm playing. Obviously, if price turns bearish here, like, I'm not going to keep longing, but that's kind of what I see. So I'm just looking for these higher time frame levels to find them and then go long and go higher. So that's really it, right? Trades on the day, my overall perspective, some very, very clean trades on soybeans all the way down, just constant break and retests. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Gold has been pretty good too. Gold has had a ton of, you can kind of see here, ton of easy break and retests here, right? Breakout, come back, retest higher. I had one here too. This one never got a retest. That's okay. Some nice longs in here, and you can see tons of really nice breakout structure, retest to breakout level higher. But you know, here it's weird because we're kind of starting to go a little bit more sideways than we are bullish. There's still some bullish imbalance in here for sure. Like, we're still obviously looking to take out this all-time high. That's where I believe we're going. So there could be some nice trades in this, right? For example, if we look at the hourly here, you know, we can see here that we did break structure here. So I would not be surprised if price does pull back in here, and then on the 5 minute we get some sort of market structure shift and continuation to the upside. You know, that might be worth taking a stab at on Monday, or you know, seeing when it happens. But yeah, so I just don't want to make this video too long. That's pretty much it. Just some ideas on gold, ES, NASDAQ, and soybeans, which has been pretty easy to trade. Some trades on the day and what I was looking for. If you guys have any other questions, I'll see you in the Discord.